Next. Where's Mark? So yeah, that was an interesting
Interesting interaction.
yeah. No, they did that. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you, Ken.
Mintos, best of 5.
And we're gonna get into the Cloud Ditto. We
This is
saw
grand
this.
finals?
Yeah. We saw this at Sands on Monday. Grand finals of the Cloud Ditto. And we saw this grand finals at Smash It State. So within the past 5 days, we've seen these two in grands 3 times.
Damn.
And Mentos has won both times. So Curse is
Dang,
going
go
to
for
play
3.
Wolf, by the way. Hype. I can definitely say that Wolf does pretty well against Cloud, but last time Curtis tried the Wolf at Smash It State,
How'd that go?
he did fine. It just seemed like he knew that
Oh yeah.
he could win the matchup, but he just wasn't too familiar with his character yet. So
I could understand that. Takes time to get used to a new
then
character.
yeah, he tried Wolf game 2 and then he switched back to Cloud. I think we're gonna see the Wolf here because Curtis has lost the Cloud Ditto last 2 times they've played in Grands.
Oh, okay. How long has he been playing the Wolf? Do you know?
He played Wolf about maybe 3 months ago. He tried Wolf at a tournament once and made it to Grand Finals, got second at a Sands.
Okay, so
and
his
then-
Wolf is not anything to laugh at.
Yeah, but he definitely stopped playing Wolf for an extended period of time, and then maybe 2 weeks ago or something started trying to play him again.
I want a pet Wolf. He looks fluffy. He may be fluffy, but he doesn't have the same personality.
Yeah, and what Mentos has already started going for, these downers through the stage are really good at killing Wolf. But he does have to get quite nice timing. Cross slash to get Wolf off stage. He's gonna have to recover. And Wolf's disadvantage is not the greatest. It's not completely terrible, but it's definitely something that Cloud can exploit. But this is the unfortunate thing about this matchup. Wolf's forward tilt murders Cloud.
Does
off
it go
stage.
below ledge or does it just 2 frame?
Yeah, it
Oh, okay.
those
wow.
mean the same thing, so
Oh, they do?
yeah.
Okay. Glad to learn something new.
Looking for the down throw tech chase, not getting anything off of it, but to be fair, you do have to get a read there, so Nair to interrupt. Interesting up smash, but I think he was
Good
probably
up the
expecting
attitude, or just good
Mar
up
to
the-
air dodge in, maybe. Up tilt back air.
Interesting
Up B
choice
on
with
Shane.
up B.
Curtis looked a little confused at that up B, so I'm not sure if he...
Maybe it was a misinput.
It may have been a misinput or something, but who knows. And yeah, this is already not looking good.
This
for
is not
Curtis
looking
here.
good.
That
for-
directional air dodge. He would have died if...
Is that a weak hit of side tilt?
No, it was... Actually, don't even remember it, but... I don't even remember the scenario. But that was a weak hit of back air, but it still killed because Wolf's back air is really strong. I think Curtis might, if he wants to win the set, he's gonna have to get a little bit more parries and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, that back air
And
at the
taking
ledge.
stock with the back air, this is looking more in Mintos' favor
Yeah.
as the game goes on. And now,
Interrupting the combo with the up air to nair. I
and
think
cross
Curtis
slash.
did try to parry a back air there, but the cross slash came out instead, so.
How is Wolf's Nair frame data compared to Cloud's up air? Because I just noticed that beat it out.
it was just the scenario they were in.
Oh, okay.
Because Cloud's up air is definitely a bit slower, but Wolf's Nair it's not the fastest sex kick Nair, as it's frame 7, so it's the same as Link's, but it's so it's startup is not its strength, but its strength is everything else.
And the fact
That
that it
move-
stays out for so long.
Yeah, it lingers forever. That move does literally everything you could ever want it to, other than be fast out of shield. But that would be broken.
Yeah.
It's He's rolling in. It's a dangerous situation, but he has to go for something. I'm seeing a lot of rolls coming out from Curtis. I think he's a little bit nervous. Probably just not too familiar with what to do in this situation with a sort of new character, but
And that'll take the first game.
yeah, he did decent.
Not
would
bad.
definitely
Got
say-
Mintos to his last stock.
Yeah, we could see the Cloud coming out, or he could say Wolf. I'm not sure. What setup is playing audio? Sound over there.
Kind of want to try playing some friendlies.
You can, if you want to. I can do solo commentary.
You sure?
Yeah, I like doing solo commentary. I'm fine with that. Yeah.
It's fun commentating with you though.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. Alright, solo commentator time. Down throw dash attack, my favorite combo. Alright, I had to respond to a text. Here we go. This game, definitely a lot closer than the first game. And a little bit, I feel like Wolf is definitely a character who's just good on every stage, so the stage pick is just personal preference. But I'm just personally not a fan of Smashville, so I rarely ever counterpick there as Wolf. So I wasn't expecting this counterpick, but it's not too surprising. And Mintos not gonna be able to make it back to ledge even after charging limit. He just got knocked too far away from the stage. Oh, Mintos won game 1. Let me fix that score. My score commentator is not here anymore, so I'll be doing it now. Down throw, he misinput the forward tilt instead of dash attack, which is literally just something that happens so often. You hate to see it, but it's whatever. Down throw, there we go. Looking for the fair. Dash back blaster. I think Curtis is just trying to wait out this limit a little bit. It's a good nair, sneaking it in. Looking for the reflector in case Mar shot the blade beam at the last second. Oh, Wolf Nair beating out Cloud's back air by like 2 or 3 frames there. Really, really close. Would have been a horrible situation for Curtis if he had been beaten out. But good back air. Curtis is off stage. The up smash barely missing. Probably would not have killed, but it would have been close. That was really, really smart from Mintos. Absurdly good patience. Just waiting for Curtis to throw out a defensive option, punishing him for it. Nice cross slash. Limits on deck. Oh, good back air. Stuff out the forward air, I believe. Yeah, the back air. Down throw, and he just didn't do anything. I think it's because he got the down throw 0. He knew it wasn't true, but still an interesting interaction. Maybe looking for a bad habit to exploit. Good nair at ledge. Oh, this is bad for Mintos. Curtis probably could have like backed off ledge and gotten out the nair in time there, but it may have been risky. That's what I would have gone for in that situation. Because that Wolf Nair can just beat out Cloud uppy. Just wild. I love when Mar does a run up down tilt to cross you up. It's definitely something that I just like don't see other Cloud players do. And I remember the first time playing Mar in doubles, he hit me with that. I was so shook. Alright, and the run off Nair is gonna do it, so Curtis clutching out that game. And we're 1-1. Alright, we're going back to town for game 3. I love this stage as well, so. But of course Cloud also loves this stage. I think both of these players are just super familiar with the stage, so. Here we are. Starting off with the down tilt, and we have lots of pressure on this platform. We're just having trouble getting down, looking for the fair into the double fair, but not getting the spike hitbox. It does connect though for good damage. Go through the platform with the up air, and Curtis still has not gotten a hit yet. But Cloud can just do that sometimes. It's when he plays really well with his range, especially the range advantage he has over Wolf here, he can definitely be hard to hit sometimes. But once Wolf gets in, he also does so much damage. Nice cross slash off the ledge to get good damage. Curry's going for the back throw. I agree with that decision. I think against people you can like try to gimp, it's really good to go for back throws at ledge, even if they're not a kill percent, instead of going for like a tech chase. And Mar keeps like falling into them slowly with cross slash, and it's working a lot. It's definitely something that works against me too whenever I play Mar. And that cross slash is going to take first the second stock. So this is this game not looking too great for Curtis here. It's possible to bring it back, but it's going to be hard, especially against Mintos, the hero of North Carolina. And the pressure is just unrelenting here. Nice work though. He's just wanted so bad to cover that jump with the blade beam. He had nothing to lose by going for it, so. But he's gonna die to that up smash. That's gonna be his first stock. And just looking for the down airs to cover Wolf's recovery. Ooh, this is bad. Yeah, there we go. Really nice down air. So that's gonna be Mintos up 2-1. Mintos is 1 game away from winning this tournament. Looks like we're going back to town. I think we're going to see the Cloud Ditto here. Yeah. First going for the Cloud Ditto. We might see, we'll see how this goes. It's still crazy to me how we have seen this matchup in grand finals at 3 different tournaments in the past week. It's hard to tell which one's which. They both have all caps tags, but I think I got it now. This game's starting off pretty even. Clouds again. We do have some Clouds here. I mean, that's what happens when the best 2 players of your tournament are Cloud players, so. Good up B, get off the pressure. Alright. Good air dodge to ledge. He needed to be able to make that back in order to stay alive on this stock. Mintos going for the fair out of the hit stun. Just a good little mix-up to keep Curtis in check. But Curtis in a really good position at this instant. And that backer, yeah, that's gonna kill. Curtis up a stock now. After being down like 20 or so percent. Mintos looking for the forward tilt. It's not quite gonna kill yet. But he did manage to wait out Curtis's limit, so back to an even game, starting off second stock. Yeah, shield. Mintos looking for more of those drift in cross slashes. And if he had gotten that back air, it would have been in great position. counter shield. Woo. Lots. That's funny. Lots of uppies here. And this is still a. This could go either way here. These players are just like sort of scared to commit, but they're doing a good job of staying even with each other. Dash attack not doing it yet. Oh, but nice raw bear there. And we're seeing lots of uppies. This is a hard match to commentate because I'm very tired. That cross slash will do it. Yeah. So we're going to game 5, set 1. Curtis did played really well the second half of the second stock that game. We're gonna see where MINTOS is gonna counterpick. I feel like MINTOS will probably stay as Cloud. He does have the like Roy secondary that he pulls out sometimes, but I highly doubt it's coming out. All right, we're going back to town. Played 4 of the 5 games on this in this set on town. Alright, starting in game 5. If MINTOS wins this set, or wins this game, then the tournament's over. If Curtis wins, we're going to a reset. Good dash attack out of the parry. I like the fair into the down tilt, into the up air. Keeping up this advantage state.
This one from winners.
MINTOS.
Is this reset
Back air. This is the first set. Oh, that's very unfortunate for Curtis. Losing the stock to that uppy that just not quite making it back. So he's gonna have to work a little bit more than MINTOS is in order to squeeze out this win and bring this set back. Nice fair. And we're camping limit a little bit, but that's alright. He just needs that limit in order to take the stock. Limit's on deck. We're gonna be looking for a way to get behind. Okay. Yeah, great wait. He didn't go for the cross slash when he got that first parry because Cloud's fair was just safe enough in that situation, but he just waited a little bit and was able to get it next time.
I like seeing the uppy out of shield after shielding an uppy.
Yeah, it's been happening all set. The down tilt going under the other Cloud, and nice empty hop side B. Keeping up the damage, and the advantage state from Curtis is really going. Immediately going for the up B to cut off MINTOS trying to jump over him. Oh, great up air.
Not going.
Not going up. Fork throw. And Curtis has really brought this game back. He started off at a bad position, but he's brought it back, and he's definitely in the lead here. Both of the Clouds just having used limit. Oh, wow. That dash attack, I think Curtis may have been holding out because that just hyper killed him. And MINTOS back in the lead. But alright, here we go.
Yeah,
back to last stock of game 5. This could be Curtis's tournament stock, but if he clutches it out, he has at least 3 more games to bring it back. LP punish that. Nice fair. Looking for the roll in with the other fair. Not getting it though. This is looking back good. Curtis just looking for a way to exploit a defensive habit here. Up air, double up air. Now MINTOS also. Oh, that's gonna do it.
Catches below the ledge.
Yeah, wow. That'll do it. All right, we're going to the reset. We have a grand finals. Yep, grand finals reset. Alright. Alright, I heard them say we're just gonna play the rest of the set out on Town City, so both of these players love this stage, so not too surprising. Alright, Curtis starting off with the fair down tilt. I like that combo a lot. Puts Cloud in a really good position for further juggling, as we saw with the up air after that. Nice fair into the bear. Dash up. Getting the grab, putting him off stage, but Cloud not getting a whole lot off of grabs other than just good positioning. Still a good grab. Young's in the chat says, Mar. What about Mar? Back here. Alright, that's bad. Okay. I wasn't actually watching, so I didn't see if Mintos had a jump after he got hit by the blade beam, but he did, so he's back. Alright, nice dash attack. And we're back to a pretty even position. As we saw last game, even though these two guys are playing the same character, the percents that they die at can still vary.
Okay.
That's a trade. So we saw...
And they both spawn from platform charging limit as well.
Oh yeah.
It's a great mirror moment.
Fair down tilt again, but it was Mintos this time. Alright, up tilt. Yep. Wow. I keep losing track of which one's which. My
Yeah,
brain
me
hurts.
too.
Alright. B. Yeah. Mintos started this game off with at a bit of a disadvantage. Well, he started off like a solid percent disadvantage, but he brought it back. And now we're back to an even. We're just with a bit more limit. Once he gets a bit more, he'll be able to pull off the limit cross slash, maybe. We'll see. And Mintos just stuffing out the approach with that dash attack.
Oh, he fell out.
He could have
That
let
could be disastrous.
the limit cross slash rip there, but he was a bit too scared to go for it. Yeah.
Forward takes it.
He had an interesting up B, but didn't get punished. Was able to still get a forward tilt off of it. Mintos with no fear, just dropping shield and going for the down tilt, knowing that Curtis is going to drop that cross slash after the second. Down tilt into the back air. Cross slash doing 21. Back to even. Cross slash can't be punished by the dash attack.
Okay. We get a fourth one?
Probably not. Not for a minute. Fair. Ah. Fair there. And ledge pressure. But Mintos does have limit. Mintos can get a clutch limit play. He can steal this game for sure. The limit is running out soon. If limit runs out, then Curtis is going to be at the advantage here. Yeah.
It would be nice if the limit timer displayed above the character.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Oh, good parry. That was beautiful.
Nice.
The parry limit cross slash up B. I just said limit cross slash up B. Limit up B. Limit climb hazard looks amazing. And the like double hit of it is so satisfying to watch. And we're staying with the Cloud Ditto. I feel like we might see the Roy if Curtis wins this game again, but we might also just stay Cloud full set. Cloud Ditto full set on Town City. Woo! Up air, up air, up air, back air. Mar starting off this game with a solid percent lead. Pretty much the opposite of what we saw last game. Curtis getting a hit in. He does have limit, so he can get a good bit of damage. if he decides to let it rip. Might be looking for it here. Oh, but Mintos interrupting with the down.
Nice.
He's gonna get the cross slash on that neutral get up.
I thought they were opposite
Yeah.
up until I saw the names come up after that kill.
Forward throw. Looking for the jump read back air. Not getting it though. Mintos is back on stage. Oh, beat out of shield. For the empty hop side B. Not getting it. Curtis just stepping on the platform, charging limit up a little bit. Like we saw last game, he just wants limit in order to have better kill potential. Or back air. Good uppy out of shield. So
That moves is really cool when it
it's
hits.
so sick. But out of a parry, oof, that's nasty. Good dash attack. And tapping him off with the back air. Curtis having to blow limit in order to recover, but just going in, hitting Mar, getting 7 off it. Might as well. And Mar tried to jump out of the corner pressure, getting clipped by one of the hits across slash, but able to air dodge out of it, which is an interesting interaction. Side B. This is game 2 of the reset, so could be going for a while.
Another FP kill.
LP kill from Mintos this time. Yeah, this could be going for another 20 minutes. Forward air, back air, nope. Okay. Ooh, nice. Beautiful jump read. Yeah. Beautiful jump read from Mintos, but he wasn't in like the greatest position to like take the stock out of it. So. But this is getting risky.
He went for it all there.
That nair was so good. I did not really think it was gonna hit, but Mintos did. He hit it, forced limit. So Curtis running off with the forward air. Just went for the last second limit charge. Got limit, but then just immediately got blocked.
Oh! Okay.
We've seen that many times where
Yeah, he just knew he wasn't going to do it.
Mintos has no fear trying to go for an option out of cross slash because he is predicting Curtis to drop it after the second hit. Back air parry it. Curtis is still in this game. It's going to be a bit of a hill to climb, but with a bit of momentum, we can see this game going to Curtis. Right now, Mintos just needs a solid hit to take this game. Back air, forward air, up air. He does have limit now. But Curtis bringing this one back. He's trying to camp out limit a little bit. Wants to charge his own limit and get rid of Mintos' limit. Good forward tilt.
That'll do it.
Mintos has sealed off so many games today with that forward tilt. He is really, really good with that hit. So that's going to be 1-1. We're just going to be going back to the Dietsoda Town City for game 3. And now we're basically playing best of 3 on Town City. Cracked. Where's Mintos?
Depends on what time we get on.
So tired, bro. Good weight on that air dodge, covering it with that cross hash, getting an extra 20 out of that.
How scale are you being?
I like the idea from Mintos getting off ledge with that blade beam, but he still ends up getting hit by the one cross slash and dying.
Like, are you like planning it out based on the map? Like strictly to the map?
Cross slash and Mintos going right out of shield with his own limit or cross slash because he knows Curtis is going to drop it. I've never really seen someone be so brave in punishing that.
Geographically where your boss was because I've only done
Like the very slight fade back into the cross slash. Oh, that's unfortunate. He was at like 100, so it didn't really matter a whole lot, but he definitely could have still used that stock to get some extra damage. Triple up air to the nair. I was surprised these guys haven't been going for a lot of parries. I think they know that the other player is gonna like be pretty good at mixing up the timings on their attacks. There's a parry right there, but not really getting anything off of it because it's a multi-hit move. I love MINTOS' usage of cross slash in order to stuff jump ins. Back air to cap off that stock. Light juggles with that up air. Forward air cross slash. That was beautiful. Yeah, that was I believe a true combo. I think because like I saw that fair and I was like, oh, I would have gone for the cross slash too. So I think that may have just been a confirm. So that's MINTOS taking game 3, and we're going into game 4. Town City Cloud Widows.
What?
You're just moderating, or
I haven't done anything yet.
come build with us on Friday?
We'll see, I guess.
I'm probably gonna be late getting to that because I'm planning to go to Spears.
What does the server paging look like on that website?
So MINTOS
Like the
is
GG server, what does the server paging look like?
1 game away from winning this tournament,
I can't see it.
and he's starting this game off pretty strong. 93% lead, 110% lead. Curtis finally rushing in with that down air to stop MINTOS' momentum for a second there. Getting a good chunk of damage. Now both clouds out of limit. Curtis off stage, recovering high. He's back safely. Oh, but he dropped. I think he tried to parry that back air and just dropped it a few frames too early. Back air up B. I like the fair run up with the up tilt. Keep the go. Wow. Curtis said, do not finish and touch me. And he down aired him. This is looking really good for MINTOS here, but Curtis can find a way to get this stock off, then he can definitely be in a good position. Yeah, good forward tilt. Curtis is not out of this at all. As we've seen tons of like 0 to 120 combos, but MINTOS taking that stock, and he is up a full clean stock here.
I was looking at their
Forward air down tilt.
their
Another down tilt. Nice back air. That back air hitbox is huge. Just covered so many options there on that platform tech base. And Curtis really pushing this advantage, popping out of the limit cross slash. We've seen that so many times today, and it's always just unfortunate to see because like there are like at least 3 kills that Curtis would have gotten tonight if it hadn't happened. And we are swinging our swords. This game
you can just install essentially.
is looking grim for Curtis, but if he can take this stock... Okay, wow. At the very edge of his recovery. But he knew he would be able to make it back after that up air, so good on him. Oh, this is bad. Great tech.
I need something to manage the
Punish that dash hack, yeah. The dash hack will do it, and if he can bring this back, it's possible. He just needs to play really well.
He doesn't rely on it.
Not get back air, not get forward tilted. I
Everybody.
think MINTOS could have gone for a back air there, but he's not getting antsy.
Like you can do shit like
Just holding his lead. Oh, that down air. Good DI.
like Minecraft and not just like teleport back to wherever they want.
Cross slash. Wow. Beautiful parry on that last hit of cross slash. Getting the forward tilt out of it, but it's not going to kill. That should do it. Yeah, that'll do it. It's gonna be Mintos 3-1 over Dietsoda in the reset. 3-1. It was a 3-2 reset, 3-1 or 3-2 first set, 3-1 reset. So yeah, that's the tournament. Lar is crazed. I can confirm. Definitely yeah.
3-1.
Yeah, in the reset. My favorite play of the night was definitely the fair cross slash on that platform. It was real sick. But also the parry limit up B was also wild. Those are my favorite plays from the two players in that set.